Hello everyone, this is Wicked Fox. On trials, if you're trying to do the flawless, the things you're going to have to learn in this is if you're solo, make sure that you have a weapon that's going to be a shotgun or a fusion rifle, sniper, something that's a one-shot kill. That way you can kill someone real quick and get the upper hand. Settings on your controller, whether you're going in there for like if you wanted to do a revive and also shoot at the same time, you can go into settings and go to customs, change that. That's going to help you out. You're going to want to switch your buttons around because in PvP it's going to be a lot different than if you are in PvE. Obviously in PvE you can run up to the to any vandal and then miss your shots and knife them and dodge and things like that. And it's going to be like a slow hits, almost like he's not knowing where you're at, and like the minion is all confused. Well, in PvP, it's not going to be like that. You got to be fast. I mean, you got like a second, less than a second to react. So if you're going to do PvP, the things that you got to fix is you got to react fast. That's one thing. You're going to have to make your settings faster to move. Now, you're going to have to play with that because you're going to have to go to your settings, go to how you can look back and forth, left to right, up and down. And you want to make your weapon maneuver a little bit quicker, but you're going to have to change the settings as you go along. Like when you're doing PvE, realize that if you're overshooting, that means you're going too fast. And if you're not getting to the target fast enough, you're too slow. Changing your view, your field of view to like 105. Things like that are going to help you out if you haven't already done that. If you were on like the older PlayStation, and it didn't go up to 105, and then you notice the PlayStation 5 now has that. 5 has a lot more settings. Like I said, make sure that you have a primary that you're good with. So if you're good with hand cannons, you should probably bring a hand cannon in. If you're good with scout rifles, pulse rifles, some that you're going to be good with, some that you've been using a lot, I would recommend using something like that. And then your second weapon that you're of choice is going to be a one-shot kill weapon, like a shotgun, a fusion rifle, sniper rifle. And then once you get all that set and down and in your mind, then you got to know the map. The map is very, very crucial because you got to know where your heavy lanes are. You don't want to walk into a lane and there's going to be 3 people waiting for you. So you got to know your map. Another thing is you're going to have to read your radar because the radar tells you when somebody is close by. You get an idea of how close they are. That's when you know to bring out a shotgun. And then, you can tell if there's 1 or 2 or multiple people near you. So these are the things that you're going to have to learn next is you're going to have to learn your radar and reading it right. You got to know if they're above you, below you, whether there's 1, 2, 3. You're going to have to start looking at that. So I hope that helps you out, and I'll talk to you more about it in other maps. And just watch my videos, see what I'm doing, and can I kind of do the same thing as I'm doing. So I hope this helped out,